You on?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Mayor, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about the events of the last 24 hours and specifically like your impression as to the number of snowmobilers here in town right now. It seems to me there are more today than this weekend than there were last.
There are a number of snowmobilers around. Are there more than last weekend? Possibly. So yesterday afternoon, around the Eagle Pass area, there were a group of snowmobilers, or a number of groups of smaller groups. There was an avalanche that buried one. There was one fatality, one injured, and there were several other people in the area. The search was initiated, again with Revelstoke Mountain Resorts, CMH, and Selkirk Tangier staff. They recovered the body, removed the injured person, and searched to the best of their abilities last night. The crews came off at about 6:30 again. In reviewing the situation, that is a very dangerous site to be on again. There's still parts of the avalanche that could come down and cover any search personnel in there. But the RCMP did a very diligent evaluation and tracked down anybody who was in the parking lots and the vehicles that have left. So they're fairly comfortable that there's nobody left on site. So all of the snowmobilers that were up there are off the site and gone. So they will not be searching today. There will be a helicopter flying over taking some pictures and some basically background work for the coroner's reports, but that will be it today. Mm-hmm. They're not going back to search. You know, they're fairly comfortable there's nobody in that area.
What is it you think that brings a lot of people out, even in conditions we know are dangerous, and to an area where there's already been one fatal avalanche?
Revelstoke is famous for its skiing, its heli skiing, and its snowmobile. It's world class, and people are driven to recreate, particularly on a beautiful sunny day or spring days where there's all sorts of opportunities for the thrill of going out there. We've provided education through the Canadian Avalanche Centre. Most of them are prepared with their peeps and brogues and shovels and common sense in many cases. Many people are simply avoiding high avalanche terrain. Unfortunately, some are getting caught in there. The challenge is, do you ban everybody from going everywhere in the backcountry? And avalanche conditions are not uniform across the entire backcountry. They're very specific conditions and situations dictated by topography and the weather that will lead to a higher risk. And awareness and common sense are the two big factors here.
Mm. Okay.
What do you think needs to be done to further educate these groups into not taking these risks?
To further educate the groups?
Yeah.
I'm starting to believe in registering the machines,
mm-hmm.
and registering the drivers. And should an avalanche course be mandatory for backcountry snowmobile users? It's not a bad idea. It's a one-day course, and it may prevent a number of these accidents. To prevent them from going in the backcountry becomes a bit more challenging because you've got to be able to enforce it and understand where and how you would do that. Parks Canada are able to do that because they've got small land bases and much more tightly controlled than the broader outlying areas. From a city perspective, we just welcome tourists to come to Revelstoke and hope that they have enough common sense to be able to use the backcountry in a safe manner.
Thank you.
That's it.
That's it. Wasn't that easy?